to graph this. Look, I kind of wrote it here, and I separated my 2/3, my b. I specifically visually separated my b from my theta because I'm going to want to put it in the calculator, and I just want to start replacing these. But if you guys kind of know when you find the 4s, you're finding your quadrantal. And so once your quadrantal angles or theta, okay, once you guys realize the cosine function, you're like, oh, duh, it starts at the max, it goes to 0, it goes to the min, it goes to 0, and it ends up at the max, right? So you already know you're going to hit 5, 0, negative 5, 0, 5, right? Okay, so now it becomes get more comfortable with finding the mid radians. Okay, so here's what I mean. I'm going to type this into the calculator. Okay, I was in degrees, but let's redo it. I'm going to hit shift setup because you guys are first period. You're going to hit number 4 to get it in radian mode because you can't put in pies without that. Okay, so now I'm in radian mode, and now I'm going to type 5 cosine 2/3, that's my b value, times, and now that's going to be all the different radians along the x-axis, right? And you just plug them in and it'll give it to you. Okay, now I already know the cosine function typically starts at 1. It starts at the max, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to end there. And in the middle, it's going to hit the min, and so in between, it hits the 0. So I already know this is the way the cosine function is going to behave. So I kind of don't have to use a calculator. If you guys find your 4s, right, this is the 90, the 180, the 270, 360, I already know I'm going to start at 5, get down to 0, come down to negative 5, hit the 0, and go right back up to 5. Okay, but if you're not comfortable with that yet, get your calculator and type in 0 degrees, so 0, and I get 5, and there's my 0.05, right? Okay, when I type in, oh wait, whoopsie. When I type in 3 pi over 4, hit the fraction, 3 pi down 4, I get 0, and there's my point. And so then if I want to type in 9 pi over 4, right, I'm just kind of jumping. Okay, I get 0, and there's my other 0, right? Okay, so you guys can just plug in there. All right, if you want another one, right, what's 3 pi over 4 cut in half? 3 pi over 8. If you want to see a decimal, 3 pi over 8, what am I doing? 8, 3. Brandon's got the halves going. Okay, you get that, but no, I don't want a simplified radical. I want a number that I can actually plot. 3.54. So here you're at 1, 2, 3.54. You're here, and so you can see it does pass through. So my graph is accurate. So then if this is here, if this is 3 pi over 8, this is 6 pi over 8, so this is 9 pi over 8. And so if I wanted to type that in, it's not a bad idea to start getting comfortable with your fractions. That's really what pre-cal and all of this does for you. I get negative 3.54 because there's symmetry. Wait, what's this? 1, 2, 3 here. And so look, it's coming right back down. And guess what? That's what it's going to be here. And then it's going to be here as well. And so there's my graph, and you have to do another cycle. Easy, huh? But it's easy if you guys understand it's the period is 2 pi over the value of b. You got to be able to see b. You have to figure out, are you good with the calculator, or can you reciprocal and clean it up by hand? And then you got to be able to cut the 4s. You got to find your first quarter, and then from there it's just 2, 3, 4. So it's like middle school math. Yeah. Oh, and then I'll shut this off, but let me do it for a second. Yeah. 1, 5. 1 over 5. Here, okay, so then let me turn this off.